Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to take the Michelin-sponsored Renault for a drive. How much money do we have? $27,000 saved up. We have two trucks running for us right now, I believe. Let's take a look. Driver manager. Got Ben S. and Thomas D. They're both okay drivers. They'll go up, and they're both driving Volvo sleeper cabs. And eventually, let's see, I think, if I remember right, yeah, these guys are Goldberg. So when I save up enough money, we can buy one more truck for them, and then we'll look at getting a new truck for ourselves because we're awesome. We have some upgrades that are available. Nothing really that we're going to be putting on this truck, though. I don't really like the Samurai visor. I don't really like visors on my trucks, honestly. Where are we? I think we need to figure out where I'm at. Okay, so I need to sleep. Let's go ahead and roll over to the sleep department. It is 7:43 in the morning. I think probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep 2 cycles. That way we don't have to drive at night because I really hate driving at night. So let's go ahead and press enter. Okay. Yeah, it's 16 o'clock. Eight more. And then 8 more. Ooh. We're going to be down on cash. Actually, no. Look, our drivers are earning a lot of money. We earned $7,000. I can't sleep anymore. This is a resting spot, but you are not tired any longer. So 3 sleeps is all you can do. Look at all this income coming in, though. This is great. So we made some good money while we were sleeping. And the more trucks that you have, actually, sleeping can be good for you because you can go to bed and wake up the next day with billions of dollars. So let's go ahead and pick a job. Let's see. We are in Krakow. We could head back to Jönköping. We could head to a different part of Sweden. Where's that? Malmo. Carissimo. Anything going to France? Really? Nothing to France, huh? Brno, Czechoslovakia. Or Czech Republic. I'm so sorry. I have offended so many people that watch my show. Warsaw. Actually, they don't get offended. My viewers are awesome because they don't. They're really cool, actually. Okay, so really, it looks like Jönköping is our really only bet, honestly. This guy looks like it might be a shorter drive. 25. It's a little bit less. Expires in 3 minutes. Okay, we're never going to make that, so we're going to do this one. By the time I get to where we're supposed to go to deliver that, it's going to be gone. So let's go ahead and pick up this thingy. Now, I was playing on my laptop, and on my laptop I don't use a stick shifter. And the truck actually, when you have no cargo, starts out in D4. It doesn't even go down to Gear 1. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Gonna turn left right here in front of these cars. Oh no! Gun it! Alright. I meant to do that. Was there an accident here? Why are they waiting? So we had some wacky weather last night. I'm pretty tired because we had tornadoes come through at 1 o'clock in the morning, or tornadic storms anyway. And then another set hit at 6:30 in the morning. So pretty much all night long, the sirens were going off and waking us up, and alerts going out on the phones. And I mean, it was just it was a nutso night. It really was not a nice evening. Your trailer is ready. So it was a little bit unnerving. The only thing I didn't like, and this is the first time that anything like that's happened when my kids aren't home. So it really bothered me because my ex-wife had them, and she lives in an apartment, like an upstairs apartment. So as soon as the sirens went off at 6, that was a real miss there. As soon as the sirens went off at 6 o'clock, you know, I'm calling her like, and she's like, "What's going on? Why are the sirens going off?" And I'm like, "It's a tornado. You need to get the kids downstairs." Whoa. This truck kind of spazzes out at those lower RPMs. So it's like... Vroom, 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 vroom. All right, there we go. So anyway, it was a nutso night. Anyway, they were okay. The hard thing for me was that the tornadoes went right through her town. Like, she lives in Seville, which is about... Oh, I need to go the other way. What? What? Did somebody just hit me? What was that? Did you guys see that? Like, nothing was there. I need to look and see at my... Hang on, I gotta figure out which button. Okay, no damage. Anyway. So... She lives in Seville, and... Obviously, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. That is right where the storm hit, so that was pretty scary. So for those of you that watched last time, I'm in a much better mood tonight. I did get a new router. I saw some suggestions for dual... Now, all my routers have always been dual band. I don't screw around with old technology. But actually, just so you guys know, my computer is actually hooked up directly to the router. I do not use a wireless connection on my YouTube streaming computer because I'm running the farm sim off of it, like the server, and I also, it's like when I upload videos to YouTube, I want the fastest speed possible, and a gigabit router is definitely where it's at. So I've got a gigabit speed between my computer and my router using a Cat 6 cable. So I dropped the cable down through my heating vent down into the kitchen and then ran it out that way. So oh, dude! Moron! What the frick was that about? Idiot. The AI sometimes. That was pretty funny. It's almost accident there. Not sure what that guy was doing, but anyway. So I got a new router. I ended up getting a Netgear. I think it's an AC1750. So it has fast wireless. I mean, for my other computer, which is wireless, it's a good thing to be able to have wireless. But it's not a huge deal to me. Like, I don't feel like I have to have wireless for this computer or whatever, the faster speeds, because I don't really do any. Now, I do upload real estate videos and stuff, though, so I guess it's good to have the faster internet speeds. I have an AC, I think, 1300 card on that computer. So as long as the number of the router is higher than the number of the card, you'll get as fast as it'll get. And I think AC 1300, I think, is like 866 or something like that, which is what I'm getting out of that card. So, but the router that I bought has a much stronger radio amplifier than the old one does. So, like, before I was having issues with my iPad. If I wanted to lay in bed and watch a video or whatever, I couldn't do it. So now I can actually lay in bed and watch videos and stuff. I got much better antennas. Plus, I also wall mounted the unit and then had the antennas array out that way. So it's a little bit different the way the pattern works. But it's a much better router than I had before. The other one I had was like a $90 router. This one was like a $150 router. So I'm slowly upgrading routers as I go. But that's probably the most I'll ever need. Like I said, it's broadcasting throughout the whole house, and it's super fast. I just wish they would last longer. It seems like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, routers only seem to last like maybe, I don't know, like a year and a half maybe. So, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't have my usual drink of ice water here. But I usually have with the router this time, or what I was going to say is this time I actually bought a 2-year replacement plan so that it wasn't going to be an issue this time. I'm tired of having to replace the router every couple of years, and so I'll have 2 years. If it breaks, I can take it back and say, hey, look, this thing's malfunctioning. And the other nice thing is I don't have to reset it every time I want to play Farm Sim with Seth. So that problem is taken care of. But it's funny to me that routers can go bad so quickly. I think they get hot. And like Ryan was saying, like, it was probably getting grease in it because we have it in our kitchen. Like, that's kind of the central room of the house. And so he's like, well, he's like, feel this. It's like all sticky. And I was like, oh. So now this new router I have wall mounted, so it's like a very thin surface is exposed to the to being flat. So it should not collect the grease like the other one was collecting, because it's you know it's in a better position, and it's vertical instead of horizontal. So that should help. That should help it last longer, so it doesn't overheat or get greasy inside. I mean, we run the. Did that freaking gate just close on my truck? They must have broke that, because they never did that before. Yeah, it did. The gate just closed on my truck. Unbelievable. That's the second time that's happened since I've been playing this. That happened last time I played. And I've never had that happen before. That sucks. That just knocked like $3,000 off my load. Like I said, I've played this game a lot. Go back and watch my videos. I have like 50 videos in this series. I've never had that happen before. The last 2 times I've run, I've had it shut on my truck. That's not normal. Now I'm ticked, because that sucks. That it's a total throws your money out the door. Man, there's a lot of speed zones going on through here. Well, I was in a better mood. What are you gonna do? There's nothing I can do about it. Just grin and bear it, I guess. One of the things people were pointing out, I guess the oh no, this lane ends. Okay, come on, let me over. One of the things that they've done. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, my brain just went blank. I don't remember. Something about something. Something. All right, I'm just ticked. That was pretty funny. Dang it! So my perfect runs are over. I hope they fix that. But that is the second time that's happened. Oh no. Well, I don't even know why I get over in the right lane. I'm just going to stay in the left lane from now on, because these stupid exits are... I guess maybe they are like that in Europe, but I don't know. I mean, it's like, this is dangerous. That poor guy, as soon as he gets up to pass, I'm like having to get back over. Is this another booth? Wow, there's a lot of toll booths along here. Every 20 feet. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So yeah, so it was a crazy night last night. We had just a turbulent night. And, you know, the storms, you could see them, they always go to the south of us. Like, they go south of Medina, and they always go right through, unfortunately, where my ex-wife lives. So now that means my kids are, like, in the path of danger whenever storms come through. And that makes me mad. I don't even know what to do about that. Maybe just tell my ex-wife, hey, if the storms are going to be bad, then you just drop the kids off here, please. I don't want them down there. But I guess they have a cellar where they're at. So it did it again! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Maybe because it's a double trailer or something, but... Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh! Unbelievable. Wow. What a dud. Wow, so I guess there's a bug now. I mean, I'll look again. Maybe it's a car hitting me, but that felt like the gate. Interesting. Oh, I forgot this truck does not have a engine or a gear shift retarder, so it's just rolling along. So if anybody else is having the same problem that I'm having with the gates closing on the cargo, I've never had that happen before, but it's just happened twice. It's been the third time. Now I don't remember playing on my I'm trying to remember if on my laptop if it was happening, but I've also been driving through France on my laptop. I haven't been going through Poland, so maybe it's the toll booths in Poland or something. I don't know. But that's really aggravating. Or maybe it's certain trailer types, but this trailer is going to be that's like half my money is going to be gone when I get there. Unfreaking believable. So anyway, this is a pretty piece of road. It's been a long time since I've been through this area. Now, I end up in Poland quite a bit because I like to go to Scandinavia, so the trips often end up down here. But like you can even see here, we're going to cross up through Germany this time instead of cutting straight up through Poland to pick up a different ferry than we normally get. So I think I'm going to stop here and get gas. And then maybe get something to drink from downstairs because I keep wanting to yawn, and I think I just need a little milk. Milk. So we'll pull over here and catch some gasoline, and then I'll be right back. But I hope they fix that because that is pretty aggravating that it keeps popping my trailer. It's like they want to kill my poor trailer. And there's a lot of toll booths, so if that's going to happen every time I go through a toll booth, that's really going to suck. I'm going to take a real quick look, too, while I'm stopped to see if other people are experiencing the same issue. Toll booth keeps closing on my truck. Maybe it's something to do with they don't like Michelin. Oh, wow! What? That's going to cause an accident. I don't know, the truck just stopped right in the middle of the... What was he doing? I don't know, he just stopped. Everybody crashes into the back. I get sued. Alright, so we're going to turn the motor off and fill her up. And then I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back once this is done filling up. I'll be back. Alright, so what I did was I just found a mod that it just removes the barriers from the toll booths. So that'll work. Game seems to be working okay. No crashes. The mod's loaded. So hopefully the next toll booth we had, or the next toll booth we run into, won't get us. Because I'm not into having my trailer smashed to crap. Because that sucks! There's a fix for everything. So I really don't use mods much because, well, they can cause problems with the game, and I don't mind playing it just the way it is. But anyway, look at these pine forests. We need a Scorpion King. Ooh, that's a cool city. Look at that city up there. What is that? Oh, here's another toll booth. But this time, they won't break my trailer. Gosh dang it. I will not let them. No way, no how. No more gates. So we'll see if it was the gates or if somebody was crashing into the side of my truck, which that could be too, but I think it's the gates. Now, wait a minute. There's still a gate. What? Urgh. What the freak? Well, that doesn't really work the way I wanted it to. It just makes you drive through the gate without paying a toll. Well, that was really bizarre. Or maybe it did take the money out. I don't know. We'll try one more. I don't really want to break the game either. That's not my intent. But have to see. I posted a comment on the Facebook page because they don't really have a support forum that I could see. Anyway, by the time, don't bother posting about it because by the time it gets posted, it'll be over with and it'll be fixed anyway. But I posted a comment on their Facebook page and was like, hey, like, what's going on here? Like, did something change? Because I've been playing this game for years and never had this problem, and now all of a sudden they keep closing on the gates keep closing on my trailer. So, what are you gonna do? So there's a lot of tolls. I'm not sure why they do that. Oh, here in America, when you have a toll road, I mean, some of them are like that. The ones in Pennsylvania are kind of like that. You have to stop like maybe like 20 or 30 miles, there's a toll booth. But on most turnpikes, you have toll booths at the exit and entrance ramps. And then you have, there's no tolls on the actual road. It's just when you get on or off, you have to pay a toll. But you don't have to stop in the middle of the freeway. Like in Ohio, you can go from border to border without stopping. You just have to pay a toll at each border. So, or you enter the state, you get a ticket, and then you travel all the way to wherever your exit is. If you go all the way to the other side of the state, you turn your ticket in and you pay the full fine, or not fine, but the toll. If you get off at an exit somewhere in the state, then you pay for the distance that you drove on the freeway. So they mark the gate that you come in and the gate that you go out, and that's how you pay your toll. But here, for whatever reason, they just charge you every 50 miles you get a charge. It's kind of weird. It's not normal. It's bizarre. It's not right. Uh-oh. I give these workers some room. I love how you can hear them working. The little dude running the jackhammer. How my head felt yesterday after drinking a cup of coffee. Stupid. Why did I drink coffee? Sometimes I'm so stupid. Stupid. How? So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this series as we trek back and forth across Europe. I really do love this game. I gotta tell you, it's surprising to me that a truck simulator could be so much fun, but I just find myself playing it more. And I even play it at nighttime sometimes when I'm listening to a radio broadcast or whatever. And then as it gets late, I find myself drifting off and like driving off the road, and I'm like, oh shoot, it's like real life. I pull over and go to sleep for the night. Must have been a little wreck there. Okay, so I think we're heading towards Dresden at this point. So I think that we've made it into Germany. That should be the last of the toll booths. So I think the German Autobahn is state-sponsored. So we'll have no more tolls. Climbing a bit of a hill here. Oh, I got to play my new guitar at practice tonight for church for our Sunday morning, and it worked great. I wasn't sure if the sound would be the right sound for church, but I was able to kind of design a patch around the guitar, and it sounded really good. Like it was really good. Like everybody was like, "Dude, that sounds awesome." I'm like, it sounds really good. The sound guy was like, it sounds a little different than your other guitar. It's not bad, it's just different. He's like, it's real round sounding. And that totally describes Ibanez. I mean, that is they have just a very flat, round tone. It doesn't have any jaggies to it. It's got a pretty flat personality. And that's what those guitars are designed to do. The Strat has like a real Strat sound, and the Epiphone has a real Epiphone sound to it. They both have their own. What gives? Got some heavy traffic going on. It's a Sunday afternoon. me smash on my brakes. So I don't like the way that toll thing works. That's not... I'm not in my happy place with that. It didn't pay the toll when I went through. Though, yeah, there probably is a toll because it was the last of the tolls. Anyway, hey! There's a far harvester. Or would that be a farvester? Alright, come on, Arthur. Keep it together. It's late at night. I don't really have any exciting stories, man. My life has been pretty same thing every day for the last couple months. I've had a couple photo shoots. Like every week I have like photo shoots at the beginning and the end of the week. Do a whole bunch of work. I'm working on a wedding, trying to get my drone cert, and nothing's changed. It's just kind of like life, just kind of rolling along, going across the border here. So nothing real exciting to talk about. Though we did have, you know, the Twitch channel's going pretty well, and we did have a pretty good turnout for this past Tuesday. BC and I went tanking, and it was horrible. Oh, it was the worst night I've ever had at World of Tanks. It was like a 38% win rate night. We couldn't win. I couldn't win to save my life, man. And neither could Black Chicken, man. Usually he brings the party, but we just... And we were both playing fairly well. Black Chicken was playing really well. But you just have those nights, I guess, you know. And Mr. Mean joined us, and nothing, how we kept getting put in bottom tier battles. I don't know. It was rough. It was not a good night. Last Friday we had a great night. We were playing, and we did... Black Chicken and I had like a 78% win rate. So I guess it comes and goes. You gotta, if you're gonna have like a really good night, you also have to have a really bad night to balance it out. But it was it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. We had a bad time. It was a bad time of it. Oh, I'm going off the road. You hear my steering wheel rattling there. So we're slowly cruising across the country. The country. I think we'll have to make one stop. Hopefully we had a lot of hours left in this job, so we should be fine making like 2 stops, because there's another accident over there. Look at that. We'll have another rest stop, and then we'll have a stop at the ferry. So, though I don't know, we only have 13 hours left in the job. We might be able to make the port before we have to go to sleep. So I wish they would give you a distance, like a time to port or whatever. There's no way to figure that out, though. Unless you actually turn the GPS off and then turn it back on later, but... There's no way to do that. Look how pretty the skies are. That's definitely a summer in Ohio sky right there. With the mid-range what was it, Cumulo? Is it Cumulo Cirrus? How do those go? Cumulo Nimbus are storm clouds. These are like low level. I think it's Cumulo Cirrus clouds. Maybe. No, that doesn't sound right. Cumulostratus, that's what those are. But no, those are actually cumulonimbus right there, because they range over that tall, like low to high altitude. So those are storm clouds building. But we get those quite frequently here in Ohio. And we have another traffic incident up ahead. Oh, looks like this lane's slowing down too. Wow, people are just having a bad day in Germany. Oh, this guy got really sideways. So we'll just go around that. I don't have time for that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Nobody got time for that. I ain't got time for that. What the heck happened? Look at the road's clear now. So now we head towards Berlin. We're going to take the Ausfahrt to Berlin. Oh, I'm speeding. Look at me. All right. Oh, I tell you what, guys. The more I drive my Toyota, the more I love it. I wish it was faster, but it's a lot of fun to drive. Like, I'm really surprised at how sporty it is. Like I said, it's not fast, but it's peppy, and it's definitely fun to throw around in the corners. It really handles well. And it's kind of surprising sometimes, like how good it grips. Not that I'm testing it. We won't talk about that, but it's pretty cool, and it's kind of fast, and it goes around the corners real fast. It's real grippy. Like, you think it, and it can do it, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. I haven't had a car like that pretty much ever. I don't think I've ever owned a fun car to drive. I mean, the Jeep was fun, but not in that way. Like, it's more fun just because it's cool and it was kind of fast. But, you know, I've always had minivans or like, oh, my doorbell's ringing. I'll be back, folks. Gotta stop recording. So Mark brought home Taco Bell. Therefore, I have unceremoniously stopped in the middle of the freeway just to screw up traffic. We had Taco Bell, had some nice Bowie time. We listened to our podcast, and now it's 1:10 in the morning, and my yawning hasn't stopped. I need to go to bed soon, but I figured I'd drive for a little while longer till Ryan comes up to go to bed. Game time. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We have a fairly damaged trailer thanks to the toll booths on the way to wherever we're going. Anyway, it was fun. We had a nice time. Now I have heartburn, of course. Yeah, so anyway, I got to use my new Ibanez at church, and despite my concerns of it maybe being too much of a metal guitar, you know, when combined with the Vox and some Pod Magic, I was able to really kind of, I don't really want to say tone it down because I was rocking out, but I was able to kind of bring it to more of a reasonable sound, and surprisingly, the guitar sounds really good. And some of the clean stuff we're doing, it sounds spankalicious, like 80s guitar good. Like, I'm like, man, it sounds really clean. And the last song we do, it has a lot of just clean swells in it, not a lot of like direct up, not straight up guitar parts. So I put on some pretty long lasting reverb and just do some swells, and it's very relaxing. Makes me yawn just thinking about it. But it sounded like, I don't know, it sounds really good. And then I did, you know, for some of the other songs, we're doing some pretty upbeat songs for the first 2 or 3 songs, and so I had it on rock mode for that one on the bridge pickup, and it sounds really good. It's a decent sounding guitar, especially on that bridge pickup. It's really designed for metal, and that's where the guitar is happy. But having that whammy bar is so much fun, just to be able to do some expression stuff on the bar. And once next Monday or Tuesday roll around, I will make a demo video for you guys. By the time I release this video, it probably will have already come and gone. But I will put a video in of myself playing the new guitar with my amplifier, because there's some really mean tones that I can bring out of that thing. Man, I forget. You know, I play this on my laptop, and I come back upstairs and hook this up to my 32-inch television that's like 4 inches away from my face, and it feels like I'm in the truck when I'm up here. Like, it just has such a different spatial feeling. Plus, with the gas pedal and the brakes and the steering wheel and everything, it just makes the experience that much better. So I think I have to get over. Oh, come on. You not see my signal? Here's the thing. In real life, a car coming up on you like that, if you put your signals on, usually they'll get over a lane, and then you can get over. But this game does not do that. It's a true. Oh my gosh, all of you are going to be falling asleep. Look what I started. It's a sure sign we're in Germany, though, because that's a Germany thing. It's the Mazda 3. Look at that. Now, that was a cool car. The new Mazda 3, I think, or is it the 6? I don't know what they call it. It's the newest Mazda hot hatch. I do not like the way it looks. It's horrible looking. I guess it's... I think I've talked about this before, but I guess it's really good driving. Like it handles like a champ. I just hate the way it looks. Ugh, it's awful. Well, anyway, people are saying, like, they compare it to the Volkswagen GTI, which is like the, you know, the standard. I think I've talked about this before. Sorry, I'm running out of topics. Let's see. Yes, I love my car. Yes. Mater is cute. Mater, the kids aren't here today. They are finishing up school with their mom for the week, so they'll be back at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'm trying to think of any adventures. Oh, I could tell you this story. So I kind of told this in the farm sim too, so I'm sorry if it's a repeat, but for those of you that just watch my trucking videos, we almost had a flat Chevy Sonic back there, or Opel, or whatever it is. So I went on this real estate shoot on Friday and met the cutest realtor I have ever met. She's my age. She's divorced. She has 3 daughters. Her husband basically left her for somebody else. She's kind of in the same situation that I'm in, but she's been divorced for a while, like I think like 9 or 10 years. And man, was she cute. Oh, she was so nice. She was just a really sweet person, and like sunshine in my day. And I'm like, man, anyway, I let it go, and so I went home and kind of was like, what should I do? Like, I just so I emailed her on Monday and was like, hey, would you like to go get some coffee, you know, or lunch or something? And she's like, well, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, dang it. But she kept talking to me. We talked for quite a bit, actually. We emailed back and forth. I had probably 6 or 7 emails, just kind of joking with each other and talking and stuff. And it was good. You know, she was just like, don't give up hope. There's good people out there. And just because I'm not available doesn't mean that there won't be somebody like me out there. And, you know, just don't give up. And I thought that was really nice of her, because she could have just been like, but instead she was very gracious, which of course was one of the reasons why I liked her, because she just has that personality right off the bat. I was like, she's going to be a good person. She's a really nice person. Oh well. It's weird being in that place again where it's like I guess it has, you know, the nice thing is that my doors are wide open, so it's like my future is wide open. Like I could kind of pick any road that I want right now. It's an interesting thing. You know, there's some things that I'm stuck in. Obviously, my job is something that I have to continue. Not that I have a problem with it. I love doing my job, but it's I'm stuck doing it. Like I can't just like find something else to do. Hopefully, and it's a little scary at times because, like I said, the photography business has been kind of slow lately. Though we have some business, but it's like it's not where it was last year. Of course, and again, we're still in the middle of winter, so it will pick up, but I've got a decent amount of money built out, and I need to really look. Hang on, we're going to look at the map really quick here, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to now. Let's see. Distance to here. I think that I'm going to have to stop overnight. I hate to do it because we're going to lose time, but I don't think my guy's getting. We still have at least a quarter of the trip to go, and I'm out of hours. Like my guy's ready to sleep, so we need to get over and And of course this guy will not let me over, even though I might. There we go. So we need to get off at the next place and get some gas and rest. But I don't really need gas, and my truck's pretty full, but we're going to make a rest stop here. But anyway, like as far as my life goes, there's many directions I could take. And it's kind of an exciting time. It's kind of like, wow, I could really... You know, one of the things I'm doing is I'm definitely trying to do better video content. I don't know if you guys have noticed. If you only watch this series, you probably haven't seen much. Though, you should notice in this episode that the video quality has gone up. Because of my new no limits internet, I can upload larger videos. So they're going to be double the size that they were before. And that will allow me to... hang on. I'm going to shut the engine off. That will allow me to bring you guys better content. I thought I did shut it off. There we go. I'll be able to bring you better quality video. It'll look better. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. But I'm also just trying to work more and bring you stuff that you guys would like. More stuff like my summer car. Less just kind of generic thrown out there videos. I'm really trying to focus on, like with the farm sim, like directed farming. If I have multiplayer, it's like with a specific group of people. And if I have, I'm going to go to sleep. If I have, you know, like World of Tanks, it's on the Twitch channel. So we have, you guys are part of it, you know. 4 o'clock in the morning, we have a level up. It's cool. So pretty soon they're going to be bringing us in big money because they'll get those long distance jobs. All right. It's good news. Look at all this money they're bringing in. Now we're still going to lose some because, obviously, with me being on the road so long, we're going to go past our noon deadline again. So we're going to drop down to about $10,000–$15,000. But when I deliver this load, this damaged load, we'll bring that back up to the 30s. Dagnabbit. Oh, this is a nice exit or entrance. It's pretty. Look at that sunrise. Like the skies. I love that look. We got to see that this morning because of the storms. I usually sleep through sunrise and roll out of bed around 9:30. I am not an early riser. You know, the early bird gets the worm, but who the heck wants to eat worms, right? I'll take a bowl of Lucky Charms. Anyway, I am not an early riser. Never have been, never will be. Even when I used to have to work, man, that was like the only thing I hated about working in the regular world was having to get up early. I hated it. Oh, it made me so miserable. If I could have just gone in the job at noon and worked till like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, I would have been totally happy. But this getting up early thing, it's just like, oh, never been good at it. I suppose when I was in high school, I was an okay morning person. All right, let's see. For some reason, my cruise control won't set. It's interesting. What the heck? Why won't my cruise control set? My map's working. I'm trying to figure out why cruise control won't work. Did I do something? What did I do? I have no idea what's happening here. All my other controls are working fine, right? That should be parking brake, right? No. Wait, where's my hazards? That's the parking brake. That's the hazards, yeah. All that stuff's working. Okay. So why? Nope. The freak? Something has gone awry. I mean, I just was using it. What the frick? What happened to my... Okay. Oh. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to try this. Lock the truck sim profile. Yeah. Yeah. What on earth? Well, my... I don't know what just happened, but... Hold on, folks. I'm going to have to pause it. Dang it. I might have just hit a car. I came back in and my mouse... My truck was looking this way, and I couldn't see where I was going. I think it doesn't... What does it matter? The trailer's already jacked up anyway. Yeah, nothing. It's fine. Son of a biscuit. Makes me so mad. I still don't know why my cruise control won't set. I did something. The key is set right, and I went into the thing, and it's working, but for some reason I can't operate cruise control. I don't know what happened. Maybe my cruise control broke or something, but it won't set, so... Don't know. I really don't know. But I checked it out. It all checks out. Obviously, everything else checks out too, so I don't know why it's not working, but... Okay, well, we'll move on. I'll just keep my foot on the gas. This has really not been too good of a trip so far. I've had tons of trailer damage, and I've had the cruise control quit working, and... Interesting. So we'll see how it goes with the tolls off too. We've only been through one booth so far, and they didn't charge us anything, which is kind of weird. So, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can turn the computer off. Okay, now it's working. Weird. I don't know what happened, but okay. Ho ho ho! We're almost to Rostock. Rostock. There it is over in the distance. Stettin. Those apartment buildings everywhere. Some kind of giant power facility over there on the right, like the nuclear plant at Rostock. Rostock. Gristok. That is a big honkin' power plant. That looks like something you'd see in Detroit. Like in Michigan, all along the coast there, they have these huge power plants. Also in southern Ohio. Sorry, I'm slowing down because this looks... The road's getting really curvy here. Look how pretty this is, though. Man, it's not for lack of beauty. Look at these, the glades. Ooh, there's a castle. The castle of Rostock. Is it? Or are those apartments? Ooh, and trains. How. These look like big cathedral towers or something. What the heck? Oh, those are shipping cranes up there. Look at all those container ships. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. Alright, I guess we're stopping. Oh my gosh. Busy looking around and sightseeing here. Wow, that was frightening. Well, at least it'll be an exciting ending to the evening. Maybe at the end of this one we'll get to upgrade the truck. We'll see. Actually, I'm pretty happy. This truck has been... Everything seems to be pretty fine with this truck. I don't really have anything where I'm like, oh, I wish it had more. I mean, a little more horsepower would be nice, but it's not horrible. It's really not been too bad. These people are riding up my butt. You can go around me if you want. I'm taking a left turn up here. So this is the lane I'm in. Look at those, cool. Those are some serious ship unloaders. All these container ships. Moving goods around to the British Isles. Oh. He had the right of way. So is this chucklehead. Yeah, you're letting me go. Yeah, you're pretty much... I know, he had the right of way. Wait, if this is a container ship, why don't you just put these containers on that ship? Why do I have to take them across on my truck? Can't you just ship them? At least we're not going to the British Isles where I'll have an accident again. Well, so this has been a pretty choppy episode. I've had like 3 or 4 stops mid-trip, finding out what's wrong with the toll booths, getting the truck fixed, or the truck broken by the gates, having to figure that out, the toll booth thing. Wait, we said that already. Or there was that thing with the toll booth. Sorry, a little Arthur humor. But yeah, seriously, we had the toll booth thing, and then we had the Mark and Ryan coming home, us having Taco Bell. Then there was the interruption when I couldn't figure out what was going on with my cruise control. It was a we had a plethora of disasters before we even got to the ferry. So now we're at the ferry. We're well rested. We might have been able to make that trip before we fell asleep. I don't know. I did that last time, and it was like a mad dash, and it just wasn't a pleasant experience. So let's just... I'm happy the way that this turned out this time. Yeah. Show me the destinations. Where am I supposed to go? Gosh, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I should look at my bill of lading. They want me to go to Trelleborg. So let's hop on the ferry to Trelleborg. Trelleborg. Hey, we got an achievement progress. Oh, I'm in gear 10. Whoops. So let's see. We are 0 kilometers away. Wow, we must be right there, huh? Oh no, half an hour. So just off the... just outside of town. And the other thing I need to do is I need to figure out Awesomeness. Where the shop is. So hopefully we won't be late. We might be, though. You never know. Sorry, I didn't know if any of the people were going to come flying out of the traffic circle. Yep, there he is. As soon as I make the turn. Don't hit my trailer. Suppose I should use my turn signal. So, I know everybody's hating on my Renault. It's a pretty good truck. Come on. What about Le Car? Wasn't that a Renault? I know the Alliance was like super popular here in the States, and it was a real turd bag. The Renault Alliance. Alliance. Alright, pick it up, Motorhead. I'm driving too slow. Let's see, up ahead we have Gothenburg. 300 meters. And Malmo. Malmo. Oh, that's Elmo, sorry. Malmo, Elmo, what's the difference? So anyway, we had exciting stories on the way. We talked about guitars. We talked about hot dates that fell through. It wasn't really a hot date. It was a work date. Getting my haircut tomorrow because it's shaggy. Hair condition, shaggy. Shaggy. Never mind. Did we talk about The Pale Horse or The Pale Rider? Pretty good movie. Ooh, that's a cool building in Göteborg. The capital city of... Never mind. Oh, we're in Malmo. I thought we were... I got another achievement, Sightseer Progress. Didn't we just get that? I guess every city that we see, we're going to get more. That sounded disastrous. Oh, wait. Is this a traffic circle? I think this is a traffic circle. Slow down. Oh, this lane ends. Okay. Uh-oh. Dump it into neutral. Our exit is this chemical place right over here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. I don't think I've ever been down this stretch before, but that's really... Look at that building. It looks like it got twisted. In my professional Twitch receiving... I think that you have a good chance of getting your Twitch tomorrow. I mean, Switch. Ryan's trying to pick up a Nintendo Switch from GameStop tomorrow night at midnight when they're released. I don't think here in Medina there's going to be enough people to make it so that you don't get one.
Oh, they're probably going to have like 10 extra Switches.
Well, but there's probably only going to be like 5 people there, so I don't think it's going to be a problem.
I hope not.
I wish I could get one.
You should.
I actually would like to... Oh, this is the wrong way. I actually would like to do Breath of the Wild for my channel. I love Zelda games. I've been playing Zelda forever, like since I was a little kid, so I think it'd be a cool thing to have on my channel, but that means I'd have to buy a Switch, which, how much are they, Ryan?
$300.
Oh, gosh, like $300.
It's not horrible.
I know it's not horrible, but it's $300 I don't have. And then you have to get the game, that's another $50, and then I'd have to get a capture card, that's $100, so, you know, you're looking at $450. I mean, I don't have the money for that right now. But I would love to do it. So by the time I can afford it, the game won't be hot anymore. It won't be worth putting on my channel, but we'll see. It's like I tried to do that with Skyrim. I love Skyrim. I'd love to play Skyrim through, but I don't have time to really play it on my own. But I tried to do it on the YouTube channel to make it worth my while, and nobody watched it. I had like 50 people watch it, and I'm like, I don't have the time to put into something that's not going to do well. It has to do well, or I'm not doing it. Am I going to make it? So close. I think we can swing it. I don't think we're going to make it this first try. This is a really narrow spot, but we can at least get the trailer in a better position. Now, shoot, that's too far over. I just don't want to scrape that neighboring trailer. Nah, we're doing good. I'm not doing perfect. We're still going to have to overshoot a little bit. But at least now we're headed in the right direction. Alright, there we go. What's up, Rye Snack? Are you getting ready for Night Nights? I remember when Ryan was little. He was, how old were you when you said, I think you were probably 3 or 4 years old? And we were trying to get Ryan to go to bed. And he's like, I don't want to go to bed. And we're like, why not? And he said, we used to call him Rubus when he was little. He said, I'm a nocturnal Rubus. Now he's a big hairy man. Let's see. Damage penalty 4.3%. Oh, $4,000. Okay, anyway. Let's see. What else can we do? We have $32,000. I don't think we went up a level, did we? So we're same level, so there's nothing really new to buy for the truck. So I think with that, we will just call this an episode. I'm going to get a quick screenshot here of my truck. And then I'm going to call it a night. So thank you for being part of this channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this exciting episode of Euro Truck Simulator. See you guys on the roads of Europe for the next exciting episode. Sorry for all the yawning. I won't do it next time, I promise.